don't think you pressed it, bro.
I did, bro. We're live.
Welcome back, everyone. Man, I might need glasses, dude. Episode 36. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. For everyone listening this week, please like, subscribe, and shoot us a comment. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. Episode 36, brother. Let's get these White Claws going.
Yeah, let's do it. Crack them open. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Dude, cheers up, brother.
Tangerine. Cheers.
Oh, man. Nothing like cracking a cold tangerine on a Wednesday night.
That's good.
You have anything for me this week? I got a few things. A few small things.
Go for it.
I don't know if you heard this.
What?
Shout out to Daily Mail. I know I shout them out a lot. But,
yeah, hell yeah.
Daily Mail on Snapchat. Or was it Daily Mail? I think it was Daily Mail.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Cardi B and Offset. Oh,
yeah,
dude,
getting divorced.
They're
dude.
getting divorced.
I noticed that today.
That's rough.
That is rough. You know, immediately the comments were reading, oh, I guess that WAP wasn't enough to keep Offset from cheating. And
That's
and then
pretty funny,
another
actually.
comment was like, oh, soon ladies will realize that the WAP isn't enough to keep a man around. And just all these different, I'm just like, wow, these are some harsh comments
is
here.
worthless, dude.
So, yeah, I'm assuming it was Offset being
Probably
not faithful and cheating again. Because, I mean, there's been cheating rumors in the past, and I don't know if they were true or not, but they reconciled. And I guess probably the rumors have become too hard to reconcile, you know. Because sometimes you hear stuff, and then, like, someone can, maybe they did it, but the amount of stuff that the person you're in trouble with knows, you can get out of it. Probably you have something like, she knows too much. There's too much, like, obvious in her face evidence
right
telling her.
It was a situation where she was like, okay, I have expectations coming back into this.
Yeah, exactly.
And
especially
if you don't meet those, then it's over.
Yeah.
And then he didn't meet those expectations, right?
Yeah. And then speaking about relationship drama.
Well, hold up.
You go ahead.
Does Offset have more than one child?
Yeah, he has kids with other. He has kids with another woman.
Okay, see right there, I think that was what was like the big. I mean, I don't want to speculate here, but like that's got to cause some turmoil, you know. I don't know, I think there's just something that you can't describe as a man.
And there is that
when you have a child as a woman, when you are pregnant and then you give birth and that is your child.
You're saying it's like different for a man and a woman with having a kid. Like it's a different experience for both.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just something that you can't describe, and I bet even women can't really describe it. You know, it's almost like you have to go through that to understand just the magnitude of how that changes you.
Yeah.
And I think that Cardi B had that, you know, I'm not going to say reaction, but had that experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think Offset was like with it, you know? I mean,
you
hear about a bunch of stuff.
He had already had one, you know, baby mama that he's not with, you know.
Right.
So already he has a pattern, or he's already used to the fact that, you know, this home might not stay together in a way.
Yep.
So it's almost like, you know, self-destruction in a way. If he was the one who, you know, was the cheater, to cause this divorce proceeding. But yeah, you know, I just wish the best
anyways,
for him.
best of luck for him.
Best of luck for him.
I don't want to cause drama or speculate or anything because we don't know shit.
Yeah,
but
and I hope.
Hey.
Yeah, they'll continue to raise the kid, and
they'll have plenty of money. They'll be fine.
Yeah, and they got plenty of love for the kid.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean that's life right there. That's natural. Someone cheats, divorce. That's every day. But you jump to the Torey Lanez situation, and now
cheating and lying is everyday thing.
There's no. Well, I mean, I'm just when it comes to shooting someone because you're drunk.
That's true. It's not. It's a different level. Yeah.
Like you're shooting someone because you're drunk.
Was there like a new thing?
Yeah, the texts he sent to Megan got leaked. And the texts
Torey.
were pretty much apologizing, saying like, "Oh, it's my fault. Oh, this and that." But it didn't like. He didn't actually specifically say, "Oh, I shot you." He was just saying, "Oh, I was really drunk. I'm sorry. Like, I was really drunk." Like, he repeated, like, I was really drunk twice. So basically saying, like, I shot you because I was drunk.
Right.
I mean, that's just how it reads. I mean, if you're not going to deny the fact that you shot her, and you're not going to admit to the fact that you shot her,
right.
you're just going to send these texts apologizing and saying, "Sorry about all that. I was drunk. Yeah, like, I really hope this doesn't affect our relationship, and like I just want to say again, like I was really drunk." Like that was pretty much the basic of what he said.
That's what you do when you throw up in someone's car, not when you shoot someone in the foot. Can we get a sip for that?
Yeah, cheers, dude.
Little tough memories for me and Frank there.
Yeah, definitely. But no, so that's a bummer for me, cause yeah. So this is just one of those situations where there's an obvious correct side.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even like it's just, I think when we first started talking about it or first came out, or maybe the episode where we really focused on it, but for those of you that don't know, me and Frank are like really good fans of Torey Lanez. Well, Frank more than me, and he got me into him. And so we were talking about him quite a bit in a couple episodes back. But yeah, back then we were kind of like, I don't know, there's one side of the story, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And we were still like, wow, dude, like you're an asshole. But like there was some, I don't know, we were sort of like dancing around as if there was undisclosed information.
Yeah.
And I feel like now there's just, you can't take a side. Or like you can't like defend him and be like, oh, like we don't know, it's just all one sided.
It's pretty much at this point like, yeah, fuck that dude. But
exactly.
Can you not skip this song?
Exactly, dude. One of my fraternity bros posted a story of one of Torey Lanez's songs, and I messaged him and I was like, dog, better keep listening now before that's gone,
Dog, you better expect some comments on this one day.
Yeah.
Not everybody's riding with this guy anymore.
I should have asked him if he knew beforehand. He kind of just laughed it off, but I don't know.
Sucks, dude. I just got like fucking, what was it, like right before.
Was he supposed to be at Coachella? No.
No. I mean, I actually saw him at Coachella in 2017. So
Okay.
That was like me knowing, like that's how I know he's so tiny, because he crowd surfed and I was,
That's right.
He's a
That's right.
hand away from me and I'm like, oh my god, he's small.
That's right.
But I had just bought a hoodie of his.
Mm-hmm.
It says New Toronto, which is the mixtape series where he has 3 entries.
Right.
And I bought this cool gray hoodie that says the New Toronto wrapping around in a circle on it. And I was actually lucky enough I ordered it when I was living in San Francisco, and it came in the mail literally the day I moved out because of COVID.
Wow, that would have been a hassle.
I know, it was like just like so lucky, and now it's like, oh, it should have been a hassle because fuck, dude's an asshole.
Yeah,
but like it just sucks because it's like, okay, yeah, I can get away with listening to his music in my own privacy, but.
Frank's secretly sleeping in his hoodie at night. Listening
what kind of statement am I making if I walk out in that hoodie? It's just like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm.
Can be your loungewear.
It could
be.
You know what?
Just flip it inside out, dude. Just say it's
like
yay.
Someone recognizes the symbol from the inside. I know that circle.
Hey, asshole.
And I have a poster of the New Toronto 2, that mixtape cover where he's got like the smoke coming out of his face.
It's actually a really sick poster too.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Oh wow.
And it's like, damn, like now I guess I don't hang that up, or like I guess I hang it in a private corner that's like hidden from everybody's view.
You just roll it up, you put it in your closet until I don't know, maybe 40 years from now.
Just
pull it back up.
Man, remember this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and even if you come from that point of oh, Megan was whooping on him and like instigating it and all that stuff. Hey, that there's no version of an instigation or fight with a female that needs to end in you shooting her.
I mean, yeah, you just don't.
There's two things that need to happen here. If she's actually whooping on you, which she probably was, because she's because you're short. No offense, actually. Yeah, you're short, but it's like, so you're getting whipped on by a woman, and you get mad because you take out your gun, blah, blah, blah. She walks away from it. But in reality, you either just take those hits like a man,
right,
and then let her walk away and yell at her like, "Oh, fuck you" or something, and then be done and just drive off. Or when she's wailing on you, instead of taking it like a man, you can run yourself
right,
and just take off, because you don't need to get involved with hitting her back or get violent. You don't need to do that.
right.
And it's just like he just wasn't the more mature one.
No, not at all.
You know?
And stop carrying guns around.
Exactly.
Come on, stop. What the fuck?
Like if you're just toting it just to be cool,
and
like
you're
just
drinking,
to carry it, and you're
like,
drunk and stuff.
Come on.
And then you have something that instigates you. It's just a bad combination
Like
of a gun in your car.
you ever been like around someone who's just so drunk, and you look at them and you're like, wow, like you are not the person that I know. You know, like there's a level.
Or they're getting scary. Like they're getting violent.
Exactly. Or
and you're just
they're getting angry.
Well,
and you're
this is out of control,
dude. You're not the person you are. Like there's like a level where like you're gone. You know. Yeah. So having a gun on you in that situation is not a good idea.
Yeah.
But you said something along the lines of like, you know, if she's wailing on you, like you take it, you know.
Yeah, you take it, or you just run away.
Right, exactly. Is there like a double standard going on here? Because this is what I think. Okay, this is what I think. I think if a guy is hitting a girl, the girl has like every right to just go in on him, scratch him, pull his balls out, whatever.
Yeah.
But if a girl's going in on a guy, I really don't think that you do anything back.
No, never.
Okay, good.
No.
I don't know. That's just like I don't know if that's a me thing.
No,
or like,
it's definitely not a you thing. It's definitely no.
I mean, that should be the standard. I think
That's just fact right there.
It's just implied standard. I think.
It's implied standard, and of course there are exceptions.
It is a
rule,
double standard, though.
and those exceptions,
yeah, for sure,
are actually.
But they're corner cases.
They're corner cases, and they're corner cases in a way where one corner you have a fantasy, which is you're watching a movie and there's this secret spy, and she's this. And it's a woman. It's this badass.
Right.
It's this badass woman breaking in to kill someone,
right.
and she's killing a guy. And then she pulls a gun on this guy, and then this guy, stops the gun, and they start like, fist fighting, and they're exchanging blows like that. You're watching that, and you're not like thinking, "Oh, this guy's beating on a woman." You're not like thinking,
"No
that.
way."
Like, that's.
I'm like thinking this girl's badass.
Exactly.
Dude.
Yeah. Or this is an even fight, or who's gonna win this fight, or all this.
Right.
But it's just like that's not real life,
Exactly. Yeah,
so it's just. Every single real life situation, it's just that double standard applies. It's just the way it is.
It's weird, huh?
It's just the way it is.
It's not, though.
I'm not going to try to explain it.
Yeah, okay, you're right. I'm not going to either.
But it's just how it is. Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch gears a little bit.
Yeah, let's switch to a little sports talk, because I think my worst case scenario. Actually,
okay,
not my
so
worst case
Frank,
scenario, but what I don't want to have happen is happening right now.
Okay, so midst of the NBA playoffs right now, this is Eastern Conference semis, right? No, Western semis.
Western Conference semis to get to the Western Conference final to play the Los Angeles
And
Lakers.
wait, did it end?
The Nuggets, bro.
Did it just end?
No.
Oh.
It has 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. But the Nuggets are up by 20 points right now. It's 100-80.
And there's 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Jamal Murray, bro. You know why?
That's crazy.
You know why?
They're first team in NBA history
to do
in one playoff runs to have 2 series where they come back from back to back. But
let alone back to back.
2 series where they come back from 3-1. Ryan, I didn't tell you this.
What?
But the Nuggets are what I like to call dead to me. I have this new ranking of
Frank has a
NBA
list.
team. I have a list of dead to me teams, and these are the teams who were either the Blazers or the Grizzlies
for this season.
This season,
dead to me. He's got a backlist of all the other seasons as well.
Or a team that couldn't beat the Grizzlies or the Blazers, because basically the Suns went 8-0 in the bubble. They should have made the playoffs, but they didn't make the playoffs because both the Grizzlies and the Blazers won enough games to get in over them.
Right.
So I pretty much made a list of all these teams that are dead to me, including, the Blazers and Grizzlies, obviously. And I put all the other teams on the list are teams that during the bubble couldn't beat either the Grizzlies or the Blazers.
And
so the Nuggets are dead to me because during the bubble they lost to the Trailblazers. And had they won that game, the Suns could have...
they wouldn't have been in. They wouldn't have, though.
No, they would have.
No, because...
They would have made it into the playoff game, into the play-in game against
they
the
wouldn't have, because the Grizzlies were ahead of them.
Ryan, you got to understand something right now.
Grizzlies and Blazers were 1 game ahead.
No, they weren't.
Oh.
The Grizzlies and the Suns had the same record. And the
They
Blazers
played
were
an
a
extra
half game. The Blazers were a half
I
game.
remember you telling me about this, yeah.
Literally, all that needed to happen was either the Grizzlies or the Blazers just needed to
remember you
lose
telling me
one
this.
more game.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it all so, like, dead to me, is that you have all these teams that could have beaten either the Grizzlies or the Blazers at one point in the bubble and could have just changed the face of everything. But they couldn't.
To
and
be
the Nuggets
fair,
were one of those teams.
To
There's
be fair,
no to be fair.
To be
I'm
fair,
crazy.
the Grizzlies went like 2-8 or 2.
They went 2-6.
2-6.
I'm insane. It just drives me up the wall. I mean, I'm never gonna forget it. I mean, it's just like
really bad.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. Whatever. The Clippers are gonna lose this game, and I thought they were gonna win the championship. This year.
See, what I was about to say was Frank predicted
that they'd win the championship.
That they win the championship
because I thought Kawhi going from the Raptors to the Clippers, him winning the ship with the Raptors, it being the Raptors' first championship, coming to the Clippers not having a championship. I thought he was trying to do this back-to-back thing where he won championships for two different teams in 2 back-to-back years.
Yep.
Who had never won a championship. And that would have been incredible, but it's not going to happen because they couldn't fucking close out these damn chicken nuggets, man. I mean,
they're
all
good,
love.
dude.
No, I'm just being a hater. all love to the Denver Nuggets. So they're extremely good.
Aren't they the 3rd seed
and
or 4th seed?
I think they're the 3rd seed. Yeah, the 3rd seed.
They're good.
They should. What's the word?
They're a good team. They're like the Raptors.
Oh God, I really want them to give the Lakers a run for their money.
Oh, they will for sure. Although I want
them to beat the Lakers, Ryan. I'm sorry. I know you're a Lakers fan.
But Frank, you realize you've told me that about every team that's ever played the Lakers for like past 6 months.
For like ever, actually. Since I've been watching basketball, that's what I've said.
Hey, I appreciate that you still apologize.
I still apologize every time. Yeah, I mean, I just don't forget.
So that's incredible. I'm gonna call it. So they basically just beat them. I mean, it's pretty much over.
They're up by 19 with a minute and 42 seconds left.
And I think they're fouling right now.
And
so
yeah, they're in that foul mode. Right? It's just
dude, it's pure despair on their end, dude.
On the Clippers end, how could you let this happen? Like, how could you do this? Like, the entire world, all of 2020, except for the Denver Nuggets fans, all of 2020,
you know what I was gonna
all
say?
NBA fans, we wanted LA versus LA in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
we're looking for highlights in this year. One of those highlights would have been LA Western Conference Finals, but we can't have that. Instead, we get chicken nuggets versus Lakers, but it's all good, man.
Dude, Nuggets are looking scary, bro.
Yeah, they are. I mean,
you can't count them out.
Don't go up 3-1 against them. Don't go up. Whatever you do,
go 2-2.
Go
give them a second.
Do not.
You know what? Go 2-0. All right, just give them 2 and then start going.
Lose the first 3 games. Just don't take a good lead this series.
You know why they keep winning, dude?
Why?
Because Jamal Murray's girlfriend got approved to be in the bubble.
Is that why?
I mean, I think she did. I saw it in a comment. I don't know if it was joking or not, but
because of reference to that Instagram live.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how this dude trades threes because I would always be thinking about how I live streamed that all the time.
He's hard, bro. He does not care.
Yeah, he don't care, dude. That makes me think it was on purpose. If he's playing like this after doing something like that, you know?
I mean, he said he got hacked, but like, I don't believe that. I feel like he either accidentally did it or was just like, fuck it.
Fuck it, I'm drunk.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm drunk. I'm the star player for the Nugs.
So, did you watch any of the football games on Sunday and Monday?
No, I did not. Okay. Not at all.
Well,
I did see that Brady
lost through 2 interceptions.
Yeah, but he got a QB drive touchdown. Is that?
Oh yeah, his first touchdown as a Buccaneers was a driving touchdown where he dove across the plane.
I also saw that someone bet $500 on that and won $40K.
Won $40K on the fact that his first touchdown would be a rushing touchdown. It's pretty good. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool.
Same thing with
Joe Burrow's first touchdown was a rushing touchdown. Yeah,
that you probably wouldn't get $40K on though.
No, probably not. But that was an interesting game because the Chargers won that game, and I'm a Chargers fan, and we shouldn't have won that game.
Yeah, the kicker choked, right?
The kicker choked, and not only that, the play before, the Bengals should have gotten the game-winning touchdown, but it got reversed because of an offensive pass interference call. And it was technically
offensive passing interference.
Offensive pass interference is when the wide receiver or the tight end or whoever's trying to catch the ball
pulling on the
they'll do something shirts. They'll shove the defender off him. So right before if the defender's right on him, right before the ball gets in their zone,
you can't do that.
The offensive player shoves the defensive player, just straight up just pushes him, and then that would be an offensive.
You can't do that.
No, you can't do that. No.
Why? It's football.
Well, Ryan, it's the same reason why a defender can't just shove an offensive player right before he's about to catch the ball. It takes away all the skill. You can only tackle. You can only be extremely brutal to someone when they have the ball.
Okay, that makes sense.
Or if they're playing on the ball.
But I've seen some hard hits where like they're jumping up for it and then they just get clocked. Like.
Oh yeah, but that's an example. But that's a play for the ball.
That's not no way. They're going for the person.
Yeah, because they're about to catch the ball.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's say if they don't time it right and they just fucking tackle the guy and then suddenly the ball lands on the ground and the guy's on the floor, then there's interference.
Okay.
It's all about the timing of it.
Yeah, there's no hard set rules in any sports. Look at that. Yeah. It's over.
Oh, yeah, it's over. Yeah, Nuggets win. Man.
Dude, back-to-back 3-1s.
Break my heart again.
Fuck the Clips, bro. All right, so what else happened? You were going to update me on something or what?
Let me think. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's what I want to talk to you about. The Browns had the worst game of the openings of the season openers. They had the worst. They got blown out the worst. They only scored 6 points. And if I'm thinking about it correctly, I'm pretty sure it was a touchdown with a missed extra point. And there were a lot of missed kicks yesterday. A lot of missed kicks.
Really?
Oh, and actually, really quick to jump back to the Chargers beating the Bengals.
It's so funny because there's no audience. You'd think it'd be the opposite, right?
The Bengals kicker could have tied the game to send it to overtime.
Right. They were on like the 20, right, or something like that?
Yeah, it was an easy shot.
Super short.
He misses the field goal, and as he misses it, he pulls a hammy.
Maybe he pulled it before.
I don't know. It was just all sorts of like.
Because that is really shitty.
It was just one of those moments where, like, as a Chargers fan, you're like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You're laughing at it in 1 second, and you're like, oh wow, that's actually
it's like,
really sad.
It's like when watching the Raptors versus the Warriors, and you see them keep going down, and you're like, oh yes, and then you're like, oh, that sucks. Actually, like that's really bad.
That's tough. Just like the Clippers losing right now.
Not the same though.
Well, yeah, because you're a Lakers fan. Bro.
No, but no one got injured. Like they're all healthy.
Oh,
and we're back. Sorry about that.
So
Frank's got a lot of static going through his hands.
I had static.
He's Electro.
I have superpowers over here.
What were we just talking about? We said something and then it acted up again.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about how the Browns still suck ass.
No, we passed that. We're talking about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan moved to Texas.
Joe Rogan moved to Texas, yeah.
Crazy, dude. Crazy. I think
opening up.
It really says something. It really says something. Not just the Joe Rogan situation, but also the fact that a lot of businesses and companies are moving to Texas because of the freedom, because there's space, because there's not a massive homeless population.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Oh,
is that how it is?
Oh my God,
wow,
yes, dude. I mean, I hate to say it, but like, I don't want to be blunt and say the government doesn't respect personal property here in California like they do in Texas.
Yeah.
But indirectly, that is what's happening, right? Like, obviously, the government wants to, take care of the homeless, and they, wants to support them in the way they believe they are supporting them, right? And we've gone into the homeless situation plenty of times.
True.
But, like, dude, it's bad here, bro. It's really bad. I mean, just literally last week. I mean, we're talking about in Riverside, dude.
Yeah. No, there's tons of homeless in Riverside, too.
Now, there was never homeless here when we were young.
Well, I mean, there was, but you would only see them in downtown.
Exactly.
And sometimes on around Arlington. Sometimes.
Exactly. But now, guess where I saw one?
They're everywhere now.
Guess where I saw one?
God, I'm worried. Where? In front of my house.
First of all, what? I've seen them on Victoria.
Oh, I've seen them now too.
Them like camping out there and stuff like that.
I haven't noticed that.
And not only that, like Victoria's a really nice street. It's like a historic street.
It is, yeah. A lot of runners, joggers, all
kids,
kinds,
everything.
Dog walkers, everything.
Yeah. But dude, I saw one. Okay, we were leaving the house, right? And I'm going towards Maud.
Yeah. Okay.
And you know how I take that loop outside my neighborhood?
Yeah, going through your neighborhood.
Okay, basically, turning into my neighborhood from Maud. Yeah. There was, I mean, he was tweaking on something. There was a homeless guy. Poor guy. He didn't know where he was. He was just looking up in the sky in the middle of the street, and I was like, bro, like this is bad. It's gotten unbelievably worse. unbelievably
I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just laughing at the
worse.
way Ryan says that.
Because it has.
No, I know. It's just funny to hear you
It's
say it
like,
that.
I mean, I don't want to say it's exponential,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, it's a very, very steep curve.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, who are you gonna blame?
Who do you blame?
You could blame two things. One, California is a beautiful, beautiful state, and a lot of people want to live here. And then two, you can blame the government mismanaging the state. And maybe people making bad decisions, but there should be an alternative route.
Yeah.
Anyways, you live in LA, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I'm moving, man.
And you will experience this probably.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm so ready, man. I'm so ready. I just test me.
But yeah,
Get in my grill.
I think it attests to, I don't know. I think California's sort of like on the way down, if that makes sense. In terms of
Like getting less popular to live in?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're not coming here to, actually, I mean, I don't know. It's like, maybe that would be a good thing if, maybe people spread out a little bit more. I don't know.
Maybe.
But again, I can't really see California declining. I can see it declining in the sense we're talking about in terms of homeless, but in terms of being popular, I don't think it's ever going to lose its popularity just because of the beaches and, mostly the beaches. Yeah.
I don't think that it's going to lose its popularity, but I think it's going to push people out. I think so. As in, like, everyone will want to live here.
Yeah.
But prices, just worries about everything that's going on, the fires.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, there's a ton of companies moving to Texas. McKesson, my company, just moved to Texas. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Headquarters.
What happened to that giant building in San Francisco?
Okay, you saw that, right?
Yeah, I was right out front of it a couple times.
Okay, one post. You know that center right there? I don't know if you ever saw it before the construction.
No, I think I just saw it during the construction.
Okay, that entire place used to be called McKesson Plaza.
Oh, okay.
And that used to be the headquarters, that entire building, right?
Uh-huh.
Then McKesson moves its headquarters to Texas.
Yeah.
To Austin. Or no, to Dallas.
Uh-huh.
Fort Worth. Right in between there.
Yeah.
And they sold the building and they're leasing like a certain amount of floors. And then those are the floors that I would work, or one of the floors that I would work on.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I mean, why not?
Mm-hmm.
It's cheaper. Gives people more freedom to do with more freedom to do with what they want with their money. I said that completely wrong.
Everybody knew you, man. I knew what you meant. Yeah, no,
so,
you're right.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, bro?
I mean, it's an open carry state, right?
I think so.
Yeah, definitely. There's no way Texas isn't an open carry state.
For sure.
I mean,
did you see
the Pope Catholic? Come on.
Yeah. Did you see the when the governor had to like make a video telling everyone that he's gonna require masks?
The Texas governor?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. Is it funny?
It is delightful.
Is he really hesitant, or does he seem like regretful to say like, we have to wear masks, everybody? I'm so sorry.
Basically, he's like, listen, everyone. He's like, I don't want to take away your rights. I don't want to do any of that. And you know what? As a state senator, I fought for your rights. And he's just like, so nervous to tell everyone like,
he's taking a long time to get to it.
Masks are required.
Yeah.
No, he actually comes out with it straight away. And then like the rest of the video is
him like forgiveness,
defending himself, saying, "Hey, I'm actually good."
Yeah. Hey, I don't agree with this, but I gotta do it.
Right. Exactly.
No other choices now. I can't argue with science any longer.
The numbers are going up.
Speaking about science, Donald Trump was in California the last couple of days, and he was talking to Gavin Newsom, and one of the things he said was, "It'll cool down. Don't worry,
it'll cool down."
That's basically what basically what it's saying to Gavin Newsom about the wildfires. Like, it'll cool down. Just like give it time, give it time. And then Gavin Newsom said something. And then
winter is coming eventually.
But some guy said like, what did he say? He said, "No, science. I wish science agreed with you," or something like that.
Yeah.
And when Trump said something like, "Oh, science is," I can't even remember what he said, but it was really funny.
I think I know the quote you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I think he said, he said, I don't think science knows.
Oh yeah, I don't think science knows.
Like, I don't think science knows. Hey, idiot! God,
you know what's funny is the fact that like when Nacho Libre when Nacho Libre asked his wrestling partner like, "Do you believe in God?" and then his wrestling partner says, "No, I believe in science."
Yeah,
and it's like just that is so not specific, but it's just kind of the dumbest way to like be smart, you know? Like, whose side are you on? Science.
Right.
You know, and it's just like, and now that's being discussed on like the highest level. They're just throwing the word science around. Be like, science doesn't agree with you. And then Trump says, I don't really care what science says. Like, they're just being so broad, you know?
Yeah.
It's like they're almost as if I'm in the room and they're like, all right, let's dumb it down for Frank and only refer to it as science.
Maybe that's why people like him so much.
Yeah, because he just brings every conversation down to the lowest level.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah. He keeps things big picture. Whether it's a lie or not, everything is simple, this or that, big ideas, quick thoughts.
You got to give it to him.
And
he's good at it.
That's how you get massive amount of people is quick ideas, you know, that you can say in a few words and it's like, "Oh yeah, I like that." You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Like it'd be like if like a student council president was like, "Oh, longer lunch breaks." Everyone's like, just longer lunch breaks. LLB, let's do this, you know? So fast.
Hell yeah, dude. Do you remember in freaking elementary school when we had recess? And then you get to
recess, man.
What a time. You get to middle school
and it's gone.
And then you got PE.
You got that nutrition break though. You remember nutrition break? Like 10-minute little extra like between like second and third. It was like every passing period. Every passing period was like 5 minutes.
And then that was like 15.
It was like 10 minutes to chill, and then the bell would ring, and you have 5 minutes to get to your class.
Yep.
That was
that's smack, dude.
Nutrition break.
We should bring that back. Yo, okay. So Frank and I had 10-minute passing periods in high school.
We did.
You had 2 years of it. I had 3 years of it.
Wait. No, I thought it was 10 years. All 4 years we were there.
No,
it wasn't. It wasn't 10 minutes at first.
My senior year, they switched it to 6 because they realized that you don't really need 10 minutes to get across campus.
Oh yeah, they switched it to 6. Okay, so it wasn't like it started low and then got higher. It was like it started high and then got low.
Yeah, they lowered it. They lowered it.
Yeah, I don't. So okay, I had 2 years of 6 minutes. That's funny. I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
But I do remember like starting at Poly and high school and just being like, oh wow, the passing period is the same length as nutrition break was. It's like, fuck yeah, dude, let's do this.
Yeah,
it was really cool. And that was the funny thing about like 10-minute passing periods. Like you could still fuck around for. Ryan, are you sure about that? Because like, do you remember?
Almost positive.
Do you remember your senior year? I would always hang out with. It was you, me, Mary, Paige, and somebody else. I think it was just the 4 of us. Remember the 4 of us would always hang out after every class.
Yeah. I still have one of the photos.
Yeah, I still have that photo too. But like, that was senior year, and I'm pretty sure we had 10 minutes because we were chilling.
I don't think so.
We had 6 minutes. Wow, we were really cooking at the class.
6 minutes.
I think we just waited 5 minutes and then walked to class in a minute.
And I think the reason is because all of us had the class in that quad.
Oh yeah,
so we would literally just pack our stuff up, boom, and then we had another class right in that quad, and we just boom, back at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could be right though. Maybe it turned 6 minutes when your senior year.
Or what if it started out? No, it didn't start out low. It was definitely 10 minutes at first.
No, it was definitely.
Yeah, it was definitely 10 minutes. Yeah. I don't know. Who cares?
Anyways, dude, I am just thinking about recess, and I'm like, wow, what a time to be alive.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it was the best. It was the best part of every day.
You just had freedom. They were just like, all right, recess.
But don't you remember that like where we went to
sprint, dude? I would be jumping over the railings,
and that was
dude.
And I remember not caring about getting sweaty, dude.
Oh my god, yeah. What happened to that?
You'd just be playing soccer and you'd just be freaking sweating bullets, and then you'd go back into class and you'd just be sitting there roasting.
It was totally okay, dude.
Yeah, it was.
God, the social change from 6th to 7th grade is just ginormous.
Big time.
Because people start caring about their looks.
Yeah.
people are popular. I mean, there were popular people in elementary, but like it didn't really matter.
Didn't matter. No,
like you could be really weird and still have like a ton of friends and have a great time.
Yeah,
and like nobody really cared. Like
it didn't. That whole popular thing and like that all hits in like middle school and high school.
Middle school it was big, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you were like, whoa, kids are popular.
Yeah. Like I want to be like him.
Yeah, exactly. And then high school it really takes off.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, even the social change between
dude, it's crazy in high school how much you care about what people think about you.
It's actually ridiculous.
Like I really wish I
wish I could go back.
I wish I could go back and wear socks and slides every day, dude. Like that's man, dude. It's just like I was caring so much and I was like thinking about everything. I was just like,
yeah. I wish I could like instill some of my mindset that I have now into like younger Ryan.
Yeah, exactly.
And just
watch
the masterpiece grow.
Watch it get even better than it already is. Yeah. All right, so I say we do dude. Actually, jumping back to sports real quick.
What?
Miami won today. They beat beat the Celtics. So, I mean, at least I'm still, riding that train. Because I got them picked to go to the championship.
That's right. You had Clips and
I had
Heat.
Clips versus Heat, and now I can only be half correct. So I'm still pushing for that. Because I do have that bet with Scott where
$5 for one, isn't it?
$5 for one, 10 for both. So now he only has to pay me $5 because the Clips are out. But he can still pay me $5 for the Heat making it to the finals.
And then if neither of them make it, how much does...
I have to pay him $5.
That was literally the stupidest bet from Scott.
I mean, it's not that dumb.
It's pretty dumb. You have literally double the chances with double the rewards.
I don't have double the chances. Now that the Clippers are out.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah, now that the Clippers are out.
You don't have double your chances.
And when I made the bet, it was technically better for him because there were more teams. Like me taking the Heat and the Clippers for the finals, it was good. It was a good bet for him because there were more teams than just those two. There weren't just two other teams. There weren't just two other options. There were multiple other options.
That's a good point.
So he was betting on like 4 or 5 teams when I was betting on 2.
But you have 2 chances to win, and he has.
Now I just have 1 chance to win, but I did have 2 chances.
Right.
Which is what kind of offsets the bet when it's made because he's got more teams on his side when the bet's made than I do. So that's why I get more chances because I only have 2 teams. Because when I made the bet, it was early in the playoffs. So
I got you.
So it was a call. And dude, the Miami Heat and Celtics series I think is gonna be great. That was a really close game with the overtime.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
I'm very excited for it.
Yeah. Bam had a game-winning block. Bam Adebayo, the center for the Heat.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Tatum drives in. He's gonna get the slam dunk to tie the game, and Bam just meets him right there and puts his whole hand on the ball and just stops it dead.
Badass.
Wins the game for him.
Badass, dude.
Boom. Yeah, very cool.
Dude, you know what I really wish I had?
What?
Large hands.
Yes, dude. I know, right? I wish I had big hands.
It's so weird to like think about, but
no, I know. Like, and when I think about,
and it would totally look like abnormal
if your hands were
body.
Just giant.
I
you know
think
who
I'd
has
be
giant
with
hands is Logic.
Really?
Logic has really big hands.
Well, he's also a small dude. I don't think he's taller than me.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, like his hands are like weird. Like his fingers are super long. It's
really?
funny, yeah. No, really, like look up Logic's hands, and you'll like see a bunch of like. I mean, some of them will be memes where they like stretch the fingers, but other will be legit, and you'll see like how long his hands are.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It's funny.
Have we?
That's what allows him to do the Rubik's Cube so fast. You can actually see it when he's like solving the Rubik's Cube and like rapping.
Oh, really?
Doing that thing, yeah.
He stopped rapping.
Yeah, no, he retired. Yeah, he
retired,
released a final album,
and now he's doing streaming.
Twitch streaming. Yeah, he signed a multi-million-dollar Twitch streaming deal.
Is he still? I don't think he's been doing it though. Like
I mean, honestly, I'm not a big Twitch guy. I'm not a big Twitch guy, so I don't know.
I don't really follow him that much anymore.
I don't even know how Twitch contracts work. I don't know if it's like you got to stream 8 hours a day. Like what? I have no idea what because
it's definitely like exclusive, obviously, but
because big streamers will stream all day.
Oh yeah.
So if he's getting millions of dollars to stream for Twitch, I would assume that they want him to do it
a lot. At least twice a week.
More. I would assume so. I mean, just think. Basically, hey, Logic, whenever you're playing video games, turn this on, because we're paying you a lot of money. So I mean, it's probably something like that. Because with the way Twitch works is these fans are their free time. They're on Twitch.
Right.
They're not on Netflix. They're not.
Or they just have it on in the background.
Or they they have it on the background. They're doing something else. But but the big Twitch people.
I'm not a big Twitch guy either.
Yeah, and it's a like almost any entertainment software, pretty much besides YouTube, and like social media apps, which is technically what YouTube is. So, but if you're paying for an entertainment, you're using that.
Yeah.
In a way. So the same thing applies to if they're paying Logic. He's got to be on there because his fans want him there. Have you been checking out his stream? How do you know he doesn't stream? Do you just?
I just haven't seen anything about it. I haven't heard anything. And usually, I mean, it was like all over my feed when he
first started,
signed the deal.
Yeah,
oh, Logic, is no longer an
joining
artist.
Twitch.
He's joining Twitch full time. It's like, wait, what? And it was all day.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But yeah, I don't follow him or anything. I don't even have a Twitch account or anything like that. But
yeah, neither do I. But I can't imagine like playing video games all day.
You know about Ninja though, right?
I know about Ninja. Yeah.
Okay.
Ninja's one of those guys I like to joke about. Like, man, I'd like to fight him. He's on that list.
Dude, this is like the.
I got a list of dudes I want. I think I'd fight Ninja. I'd fight 6ix9ine. I'd fight Trump. I'd fight Kim Jong-un, and I'd fight Torey Lanez. Like, honestly, like, just put them all in separate rooms.
Stacked.
Put them all in separate rooms with just nothing. Like, imagine, the.
And you'll just wail on them
white,
just one by one.
You know the white padded rooms?
Yeah.
Just put them, each one of them in their own padded room, and just let me walk in there and get 5 minutes with each room. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll take, I'll sign a waiver that says whatever happens to me, I can't sue, I can't press any charge. I'm putting my life on the line for that. I want to see what I can cook up with them.
Yeah.
Hands to hand. Let's see what's up. Because they talk a lot. They talk a lot of smack.
Yeah.
And the reason why I hate Ninja is because he gets in on other shit. Like, he'll tweet, like, why do kickers miss field goals? Isn't that their job? Oh, man. Like, right there. I'm putting 2 fists in his face for that comment right there. Just, bro.
You should send him clips of him, like, missing shots or something on the video.
Yeah,
game.
exactly. If him missing, getting defeated or bested,
Anyways, I brought him up because he just got, like, a multi-million
he signed a new deal
by Mixer because
Mixer failed.
Yeah, he signed an exclusive deal with Mixer where he only streams on Mixer.
Yeah, and then they shot the bed pretty much.
And then that didn't save him. I don't know what they were trying to do, but it didn't save him.
Didn't do anything,
what was the game plan?
I think the gameplay was like, let's pay the biggest, like, probably like, they're looking at their budget. They're like, okay, we're screwed. We're running out of money. We're fucked. We need to do something right now. And then they look at what they have to spend. And it's like, what, like 10 million? Who cares? Let's just say a number. $10 million.
I think it was like 30 million, dude.
Yeah. So they have 30 million to spend. And that's like all they have, probably. They're like, oh, shit, we're allowed to our last option. Let's get the biggest dude. Like, if we get the biggest streamer, then won't our numbers just automatically go up? Because everyone's going to want to watch him.
Sure, true.
And they, I think, forgot the fact that there's thousands of other streamers to watch on Twitch.
Also true.
So
I think
these people watching Ninja, they have other people to watch.
They just overestimated the power of
one guy,
single person,
of a single,
a lot of people, because they bought a lot of people. I mean, they had like the guy Shroud on there.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that one.
And I know they bought other people too, but
yeah.
What was the plan? I mean, okay, let's think about it, right? Like, you're paying Ninja $30 million. $30 million to stream on the platform for, let's say it's 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not getting that much revenue back. There's no way that you're earning $40 million or $30 million back from just bringing that guy
what
in
he does,
and the ad revenue from his streams. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know anything about the site. I don't know if you had to pay to watch it all. Like, I don't know how it worked.
That's free.
It was.
It's ad based like YouTube, but just nonstop.
Yeah, dude. I don't. Yeah, that's not the move, Mixer. So he got a big payout for.
He basically streamed on there for like 2 months, and then
he got paid the rest of the money.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good. No, dude. I mean, hey, a lot of
yeah, nice one, bro.
No, really good. Like,
that is insane.
I'd be a hater all day. Say I want to get in a white room with him and beat him up, but like, I still gotta say congrats. He's got his bag. He's winning. So my comments mean about as much to him as that Snap did, which is fucking nothing.
Good point.
He got millions of dollars.
Who knows, bro? Maybe you'll get famous one day.
And then I can
It'll
fight
trickle
him.
down.
then I can start hosting these
Then
fights.
do a KSI versus Logan Paul.
Exactly.
Ninja
Just start doing
versus
those.
Frig Rickups.
Man, I'm only fighting dudes I know I can beat up. Dudes that are smaller than me. Just dudes that are smaller than me. Or dudes who play video games all day. Or dudes that are 70-year-old idiots. That would be the precedent. I mean, you could beat up Donald Trump. I could beat up Donald Trump. We could both take him.
Oh, I could take him, dude.
We could give him the hands easy. Oh man.
I mean, he's just too old.
He's
bro.
too
There's
old.
No way.
Would you feel? Would you?
Would I feel bad beating him up? Yes. Would I do it? Probably. I mean, if I really okay. Listen, I'm not an asshole, and I'm not saying.
Yeah, we're not.
Let's beat Donald Trump. I'm not saying that.
This is all talk. Everybody.
This is
to me
like,
wow, Frank's a violent person. No, Frank is not a violent person. When push comes to shove, I back out. Ryan has seen me in confrontations.
Very non-confrontational.
I'm very
as well.
When there's a guy who actually wants to throw hands at me, I am so like, let's talk about this.
Yeah, me too.
So I am all talk. This is just me, just joking.
All right, no strings attached.
Yeah.
Nobody it just literally. It happens, and I go back to my life as if nothing happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably I would fight him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But I think that I would fight a lot of people that I know I could beat up if there was no strings attached.
The problem just goes
Trump
away.
just is there that I think I could beat him up.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, he's like 70, bro.
yeah, dude.
As long as he's not hopped up on the freaking Addy that they got him on.
Yeah,
I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling.
Maybe, yeah, I bet he probably has like a secret weapon where like he like pulls back his comb over. Like he rips off his hair,
dude.
And then he's got just this long ponytail. Just he's holding it out like this. He's just holding it like this, and then he like wraps it around your neck and just like pulls you like on the back. Like imagine that. Like he's got a ponytail in his hand because he's ripped off his comb over.
Yeah.
And he uses the ponytail and he puts it around your neck. So kind of like he's creating like a system where your neck is caught in his ponytail.
I got you.
And you're on his back, and he's bending forward.
I got
and it's
you.
creating a choking mechanism because your neck is going this way as he's creating the force, and you're getting choked out by his hair. Now that
sounds like a Street Fighter game.
That could
dude.
happen. Yeah, they're like, yeah, if you put him in like a video game as a character,
like?
that's
it sounds
his ultimate.
like when he showed up in WWE. That's what it sounds like.
Oh yeah. I forgot he did WWE.
He did. Yeah.
He's done a lot of funny things that are like, wow, the president's done that.
Well, let's not forget
have
he
sex
used to
with a
be a
porn star.
celebrity. Yeah, exactly.
Pay a porn star to have sex with you.
Right. Exactly.
And not even a hot of one. No.
I know. What is that, dude?
Come on. It was probably because he was watching her at the beginning of her career in her prime. He grew up watching her, and then 20 years later, he's like, oh, she's still doing it.
Right.
Let's pay her $1 million, bring her over here.
Right.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Dude, it's crazy what money could do
Oh
for you.
yeah, man.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
That is insane.
Money does a lot, man. Just think of any.
Like, you got to be. I mean, that guy has pretty much infinite.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, but like.
But infinite to us in a way.
What else do you need? Like, I feel like you get tired of just
spending money.
And you're like
what else?
Fuck
like,
that.
I ran out of things to buy.
Exactly.
Like, I still have 10 things I need to try out that I bought.
I got 3 yachts in 3 different locations around the world. I have 4 different homes. I've got hotels all around the world.
I haven't even.
What am I doing?
It's like I haven't even gone to any of them. It's like, and I still have money.
At a certain point, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I can't keep spending this shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't think that one person could fathom spending the amount of money that some people have.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can't even think about it.
Like,
I wouldn't even know how to.
You're given a number of how much you could spend, and you just try to like spend the whole day like searching the internet trying to find items that will price up to that.
You can't do it.
Like, I ran out of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's, whew, man.
I mean, Jeffrey Epstein bought an island.
Yeah.
And Trump's like, I mean, I'm assuming Trump is richer than Jeffrey Epstein, but I don't know.
Who knows? But he could probably buy an island.
So, like, I mean, you buy a fucking island and you still have money. Like, what else are you doing?
Yeah. How do you, and yeah, or like you're the owner of the Rams and you spend $5 billion on a stadium and you're still chilling, sitting there, like drinking it, like, yeah, I bought dinner tonight and like I'm chilling.
Yeah,
it's like, but
exactly.
even though I spent $5 billion on the stadium, it's like, crazy, dude. $5 billion for a stadium.
Dude, talking about money, when I was proposing to Amanda that night, we went out to Newport, right? And
yeah,
we're in the harbor and we're in the boat,
yeah.
and like we're going out, and there's these freaking massive yachts, these insane yachts.
Yeah, dude, crazy.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how do you attain that amount of wealth in one lifetime? That is insane.
It is.
That is insane.
To be able to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on something that floats on the water.
That is like, I mean, they're got to be upwards of millions of dollars, dude. Some of these boats.
Man.
I mean, it's actually insane.
No. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know why I'm saying hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know why I'm saying hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yachts cost millions, dude. Yachts are, if it's a real yacht, that thing is at least probably $1.5 million. You know.
And then the upkeep. I mean, I can't.
I mean, it's a house.
It is.
And you know what? When I was at the beach, a couple days ago, San Diego, I saw a Maserati parked right on the beach.
See, that's when you just have stupid cash.
And I was
just,
those
things
are
are a
looking
terrible
at,
investment.
I was like, oh my god. No, it wasn't Maserati. Excuse me, a McLaren.
Ah, okay.
McLaren's there.
Still, stupid money.
Yeah, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh, that's like
You're
That's like $500,000 right there.
Yep.
And I was saying, like, how could you be safe? Like, feel safe driving it?
You don't.
Like, you're just like.
You don't.
But you know what's funny? You probably do if you drop that much cash on it. Unless you're an idiot who spends more than he has, and you're like, you spend all your money on one car, and you're like driving around like, oh god, I hope I don't crash this. But if you're like, you're a baller, you're a Jeff Bezos or whatever.
Yeah. Not even Jeff
Bezos. Dwayne the
Jeff
Rock.
Bezos is the richest.
Yeah, Dwayne. Yeah, like someone like The Rock. You know, The Rock buys the most expensive McLaren you can get.
He wouldn't fit in the car, but
he wouldn't fit in the car, but if he can fit in the car,
yeah.
He's not driving it around worried necessarily. He's enjoying it. He's like, oh yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Because it's just like if you buy like imagine when you first drove your Honda Civic, like the very first time you were driving it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh fuck yeah,
feels good.
It feels good. It's like because it's like a car that's in your range. You know, it's like you're supposed to own this. It's like I feel comfortable having this.
Yeah.
That's like when we look at a McLaren, we're like, I don't feel comfortable with
dude,
that.
You're really like philosophical.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love how you just compared Dwayne The Rock Johnson buying a McLaren to me and my Civic.
Oh yeah. It's the same thing, dude.
And it made perfect sense.
It's the same feeling.
It really is.
Yeah. Beautiful, dude.
Whatever's in your range.
Whatever's in your range, man. Oh yeah.
Moral of the story. Go buy a McLaren.
Go see if you can, cash out on a McLaren. Get a couple credit cards. Don't worry about the debt.
If you feel comfortable in it, that means it's in your range.
That means it's in your range, yeah.
All right, dude.
You want to call it there?
I don't know where we're at. Yeah, we're past an hour, I think.
We got a good time for that.
All right,
episode.
Chill. All right, everyone.
Episode 36 coming to a close.
Cheers up, brother.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Signing off. Peace out.